right, with the 4th of July is around the corner. If you're looking for a festive and delicious activity, cookie decorating is a fun way to add a little red, white, and blue to your celebration. And here to help us out is cookie artist and owner of Improv Cookie Company, Alexis Airington. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
You have got to be the coolest mom.
Well, I am a lot of fun.
You really are, because you do these fantastic cookies. And you know, with 4th of July, it's all about gathering, and it's all about family and friends. And when you have these fabulous decorated cookies, it just makes the holiday that much more festive.
It does. And the kids will swamp to all of these cookies. They are the highlight of their day. So it always makes me feel happy when they're enjoying it.
Well, you know what? You made the highlight of my day. I'm gonna tell you why. Come over here, kids. Check this out. Look at this cookie that she made. You recognize her? Yeah, that's me with a horse.
Very American.
Cute? I love it. And you can customize these cookies and do all kinds of great designs. So it's so much fun to see what you can do, especially given your background. The name of your company is called Improv Cookie, which I understand is kind of inspired by your acting chops.
Yes.
No pun intended.
I've been an actress for years. And when I started with these cookies, they were very intimidating at first because royal icing cookies, they just look hard to do.
They do.
But the #1 rule of improv is always say yes and try it. And I thought, you know what? Let's watch a few videos and try it. And once I figured it out, I thought, I can do this.
You were baking though since a kid.
I was baking since I was a kid with my mom. She's a big influence on that.
Well, guess what? I'm going to say yes.
Perfect. Let's get after it. Okay, so we're going to make
Here we go.
This fancy little
snow cone.
How
cute is that?
This is an easy one for the kids.
All right.
So with royal icing, what you're going to do, let's take our white first.
Okay.
You're going to kind of hold it up at the top.
Okay.
And then gently squeeze. You're going to outline it. I already outlined it for you, kind of fill that in because of time's sake.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to dump a whole bunch of sprinkles on it afterwards.
Oh my gosh, everything looks better with sprinkles. I look better with sprinkles.
Everybody looks better with sprinkles. And I put sprinkles in these cookies on the back.
Is this
to
what
make
you
them
call,
more fun.
I do watch a lot of Food Network. Is this called flooding?
This is flood consistency icing.
See, were you impressed that I knew that term?
I am, because it all just kind of floods together. Oh my and then I'm going to show you the next step. You're going to take the red.
All right.
And you're going to be in charge of the line. You're going to just drop it gently, just touch and drop. And you filled with flood consistency. You always want to do a line fast.
Oh my gosh!
I've had a lot of practice. There you go. Okay. So you do your line, and then the flood won't flood outside of it.
Oh,
so then you just fill that in.
And you can do the whole flood method here.
Yes.
All right, so you started baking when you were a kid.
I did.
Then you decided to go and do theater, improv, and all of the above. You still do acting.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you thought, you know what? I'm going to do this whole cookie thing full time, and the rest is history.
Well, it kind of... Another reason why it's improv, because, you know, with improv, you never know what's quite going to happen. I started making them for my kids' school things and bringing them up, and people started asking if they could buy them. And I was like, never thought of this as a business.
Selling it.
Might as well. So once again, say yes and just see where it takes. Okay, so now that you've got that, we're going to take our sprinkles here. Okay. And you can take your scribe for the little spots.
I don't know what a scribe is.
This is a scribe. Oh. It's a pointy little cookie stick.
Folks, this is called a scribe.
A scribe.
All right. I don't know
and then you're going to... You can do that if you want, but because we're going to put sprinkles on it, it does not have to be perfect.
Okay, good.
And then we're going to take our sprinkles.
All right.
And we're just going to dump them on top, the white ones.
Okay.
And then dump it off, and then there you have your fun little snow cone.
So cute.
And that's an easy one if you have kids that you want to be involved. Kids love sprinkles.
I did it.
Look at that. You did a great job.
It's really cool.
You did that perfectly.
And the creativity that you're able to do with all of these cookies,
thank you.
Is this something that the whole family can kind of get involved with
Okay, so my daughter helped me design all of these.
How old is your daughter?
She just turned 10. Her name is Hadley, and she helped me design that entire platter.
Where can people find you, honey?
On Improv Cookie Company, on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the social medias.
Check her out. This has been a lot of fun.
Thank you
so much for joining us.
Thank you.
In the Kitchen is sponsored by Tom Thumb and Albertsons, your one-stop shop and full-service grocer.